Yesterday's job scared me. I'm going to admit it. It was a type of job that you don't like to get into very often. It was a complicated job to figure out. And we ended up doing a pretty decent job of it, but the whole time I was nervous. So come on along with me. Give me your feedback. Give me your comments. Tell me what you would have done if you're a tree worker, and what you think of the job. I mean, sometimes you got to put your life on the line in this business, and you got to be as safe as you possibly can. But this one worried me. Isn't that right, Hank? Hank. All right, I'm going to steal something from Patrick. I've never done a commentary with a small screen in one of my videos, and I saw Patrick over at Educated Climber do this. And I thought, that's kind of clever. So anyway, here's to you, Patrick. And if you get a chance to go check out Patrick's YouTube channel at The Educated Climber, he does a great job. So clearly you can see the situation that I've got going on here. This is a Canary Island pine, Pinus canariensis, and it's a very unusual growing pine. Usually they're a single leader, but this particular tree branched off into two main leaders, then each of those two main leaders branched off into two more each. So the upper portion, there's the main set of lower doubling, and then way up high where this particular branch split off, you can see that one of those leaders split. So I see this as a very, very hazardous tree, and in the wind, the potential of the whole thing going down is very real. So I got up here first with the bucket truck, and then I called Jorge over and we discussed it. Let me back up a little bit. We were at a condominium complex job, and we were going from tree to tree to tree, and Lucy was out looking at the trees, and she spotted this. I don't know if you can see that way up high, but the top fell from one tree, split out, and ended up getting hung up in another tree. And to make matters worse, that right below us was the apartment buildings, or the condo buildings, and there was a number of obstacles, a whole lot of them. The trees are big. We couldn't reach the very top with the bucket truck. So I had both buckets there. I had my small bucket in. I used that for observation. That's interesting. That's where a branch either broke off or was cut off, and you can see how it exploded in new growth. And that's not common for pines. This is also interesting. Do you see this branch here that is rubbing on the main trunk from the other side? And you can see when I moved it there that there's a considerable amount of wear. So over time, as the wind blows, you can tell that this has been going on for a long time by the amount of wear on the bark. So what I did is I just went ahead and set my rope up there from the bucket, make accessing it a little bit easier. And it was tough. It was really tough. Not only was it a difficult trunk to get down, we couldn't drop anything because the condos down below us had windows with canvas overhangs. And I certainly didn't want to get stuck replacing any canvas overhangs. So we talked about this job at great length, and ultimately what we decided to do was to both of us get up in the tree, Jorge with the bucket, and I was going to climb the other side back up to where I could work. And here he's finishing up another tree that we had. We had to get that one done. So he was throwing the rope up and tying it around branches, and we were roping down individual small pieces with the pole saw. This is absolutely as high as he could go with the bucket. Here I am overlooking and inspecting the split portion. There's a little better view of what I'm dealing with. Jorge's really good at throwing the rope and pulling up a bowline and a knot and tying it off, and he used the pole saw. I cut myself on a sharp stub. Long and the short of it, I was nervous. I was really nervous about this whole thing. I'm thinking the whole time, what exactly is going to happen. So our plan was kind of complex. You know, I'm going to let you guys just watch the rest of this video. I'm going to stop talking. You can figure it out on your own.
Okay, I'm going to cut. This one's going to open up, so I'm just going to do an undercut on it all the way. I've got my weight on this. I don't think it's going to spring back. Okay, I need slack on the rope. A little bit of slack, it's pinched right there. Okay, it should go, but it... Oh, jeez. I think it's loose, it's just held up there under pressure. Oh, geez. Keep going. I think it's finished, but let me go down and cut more. Whoa, geez. Under pressure. There's hardly anything holding it. Okay. Lower it down if you can. Slack, 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 slack. Okay, you've got the whole top. I think what I want to do is I want to bring the whole rope down. It's slack, untie it. Okay. I'm going to pull the rope down and that'll give you something on the bottom to pull on. Rope, you got the rope down yet? You got it? I don't want to keep this in because I got to lower another piece. Okay, it's all yours. Oh, it's over that branch down there, damn it. don't know if you can see this, we're controlling the weight from 2 ropes. Actually, the weight now is all on 1 rope. The bottom one was holding it down on this end, and I threw it down so he's got something to pull on. Oh, snap the branch. Ah! I like it. I know. Thank you though. Yeah, I gotta retire right here. Talk to Lucy. We did it. Got it down. Felt good.